Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow and they help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we basically got our train track out to where we needed it to get to, and off camera I brought it all the way back, so we now have a complete loop. So today's plan is we need to figure out the logistics of what we're going to do with all of these screws, which means we're going to need to do a bit of work. And annoyingly, I say annoyingly, it's my own fault. I'd not basically rationalised that in my brain before starting anything. So we're going to have iron plates. Oh my word. Okay, that's because I dumped all the generic useful stuff I had. So yeah, basically I'm going to need to figure out what we're going to do with all of these screws and set that going and work out the logistics of that before we even start building the factory. So today is going to be a bit of a logistics episode, figuring out the logistics of what we do on both sides of the basically both sides of the logistics. Just seeing if there's anything else I need there from a logistical point of view. I don't believe there is. So let's go back and we'll keep basically working the screws out, and we're going to have to make use of the ceiling mounts because where we've got that truck stop, that's going to be right where some of the ceiling holes are coming down, because, you know, I hadn't done that much forward planning. Because that kind of is how I wind up doing stuff. So apologies if it frustrates any of you, but we are where we are. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to need this, and you need to be there and lined up there. Excellent. And you're going to be there. Okay. Then we're going to need the conveyor 4s. Because I think even just from an aesthetic point of view, I want the screws to oh nice, these just bolted straight in. Cool. Yeah, I want the screws to... You're not high enough. Yeah, I'm going to want to see the screws flow, basically, is how I'm going to do it. Right, and then you can go in there. Okay. So that's going to give us some screws to deal with. So we're going to have our... industrial storage containers here. So we've got ones that are set here, so we can do that, and then one that is set basically here. Okay, right, and then we are going to want tier 4 lifts, and you are going to go there, and you are going to go there. Cool, which means we can then grab our tier 4 belt. You're going in there, you're going in there. Cool, we are getting some steel coming in. Yeah, that's ticking up. Okay. Ooh, reinforced concrete with tight on that. Nice. Because that's what we need for the tier 4 stuff. Okay. This is the one we're going to need to do along the ceiling. So, you're going to do that. You're going to do that. And... if we do that, we can then run a belt straight there. And then how do I want to do that? We probably want to bring you just out to about there. And do that. To there. And then you across to there. Okay, that works alright actually. Okay, so that means we're going to have two train sets of screws coming in, which is fine. We can deal with that. That's all that going away nicely. Right, okay. So that is that bit sorted. We are then going to need a train and 2 freight cars. Yeah, okay, cool. They're all linked in. That's good. And then this is where we need to start working. So, not worried about the constructor manifold. We want the smelt box. Now, I'm tempted with the smelt box to go back in and upgrade it before we do anything with it. Because we've got the reinforced bars, or the encased concrete bars now, which means we can upgrade all of the beltwork inside to be tier 4 belts instead of the tier 3 that's currently there. So if I load blueprint, load that smelt box, thank you. Right, how many reinforced beams do I have on me? 28. We're going to need more than that to do that upgrade. So let's go and get some of them. Because we're going to want that smelt box for when we are dealing with the... Whoop. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to want that for when we're doing the iron at the other end of the train line. So, let's upgrade that smelt box today. So we can grab a couple of them. I have to say, I do like how the smelt box looks. The way it's just a big orange cube. Oh, I never closed the back up. Oh. Excuse me, sneezing again. Okay, alright, never closed the back up. That's, that's something we'll have to fix. Okay, so. Here we go. Okay, so that's that central line done. Do this wing line. And yeah, that one doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I forgot how tight I'd built this. Right. And you're going to be tier 4 belt. Because this will hopefully just mean that it can cope with... Well, there's not even a belt there. Oh, this is that visual thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that's that bit dealt with. We'll have to close the back up in a minute. And then we can get in upstairs through here. Come on. There we go. Right. Upgrade all of this. Yeah, we'll do... Oh, hello, there's one in there I can do. apparently. Or not. Is that just a... Okay, alright. Well, it said I could upgrade it, so let's make sure it's done. Yep, that's that done. You don't go anywhere. You do, so we need to upgrade this tiny little bit there. Okay, yeah. Cool. Okay, so that is that. In theory now upgraded. Right, I do want to close that back off while I'm here. Right, okay. There we go. And then we want to save this blueprint. Right, okay, so we were on tier 3, which is 270. We're now on 480. 480. Save blueprint. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Excellent. Cool. And then clear it. And take it all. Cool. Right, so we are going to need our iron smelt box, which we've got. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minor Mark IIs, because I know there's at least 3 of each there. So the foundry, need the frames for the foundry. I don't know how many foundries I'll need. I need to do the maths on that. So where's our frames? Here we go. Right, okay. Foundry. If you are making the alternate yeah, the alternate solid steel ingot. So that is 40 a minute each in. Okay. So I'm going to have 3 times 240. So that's 720. That's 40. So that is then 720 divided by 40. 18 foundries. Okay. So foundry is 18. Ooh, okay. That's then going to give me 18 times, oh, not divide, times 60. 1080 steel bars. Okay, that's an awful lot of steel bars. I think maybe I wind up just bringing the steel bars back, and then I can make screws wherever I need it to, and just keep those steel bars for screws. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to have far too many screws. And I know it was something I was considering not doing. But, yeah, just looking at those numbers, I think that's just what we're going to have to do. Because otherwise, I'm going to take that 1080... Although, hang on, that's 1080 iron or steel ingots. That's not 1080... steel, oh, I've forgotten what they're called. Bars, rods, reinforced bit. Okay. Let's get these last 2 built. Okay, right. So then it's a constructor. And if you make steel beams, so that's 60 into 15. Okay. So that's 60 into 50. So that's 8. So that means I will then have 18 constructors. Okay. So that's then 18 times 15. That's 270 steel bars. Okay. So that's then... Hang on. What? Yeah, 270 steel bars. So then 270 times 52. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a mental amount of screws and more than I'm going to be able to cope with. Yeah, I think I just bring the... Yeah, I think I just bring those back. Right, okay, so... The blueprint. How many are in the constructor manifold? That's going to be a question, because if there's not going to be 18 in there, are there? I already know there are not going to be 18 constructors in that manifold I built. How many did we do? Right, let's have a look. Load the blueprint. Load the constructor manifold. So that was... That's 4. Yeah. Okay. I think I might need to make a more efficient constructor manifold. Because this is... yeah, I'm going to need to make a manifold box. Okay, alright. So... Guess what we're up to now? Right. Oh no, take all. Okay, so... Where's our centre point? Here is our centre point. So we are then going to want... splitters. But we're going to want... constructors. So... if you go to there... how much room do I get if I mirror that on this side? Come on, there we go, right. So that is then 1 square spare that side. Okay. Alright, I can do that. So, how many can we fit? So that is then 8, and we needed 16. So do I? Let's put the splitters in. See if I've got room to go up a floor. I very well might do, you know. Or, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd just do it this way. So I consider this the manifold, and then if I do another floor, I just manually put the extra floor on. And I have seen people do the floors. Right. So what are you guys going to be? You're going to be doing steel beams. So we're going to take in 40 minutes. So that's fine. Or 60 a minute, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's then... yeah. Finish doing this. Then yeah, I can either just throw it out an extra rank, or I can go up and just do it myself. Okay. And then... yeah, We're then going to want mergers. And for the sake of ease, let's keep it going in the same direction, because that's going to... Or do I? Do I want it in the same direction? Because it doesn't matter as long as the belts are consistent with each other, aren't they? Yeah, let's do how I normally do it and have it snake back, so it goes out in one direction and comes back in the other. Oh, right, so when you're doing that, you're doing 15 a minute. So that is fine to have tier 1 belts going in like that. And then... Oh, spun around by the auto save there. Okay. So, there we go. Right, and now I need to do power. Quite nice, these grid lines in the blueprint. It does make it quite nice and easy for you to line it up. You're going in there and you're going in there. Okay, fine. And then those power poles will actually let me know that they're lined up, so I can keep it in the same direction. As long as the power poles stay in the same way, that should do nicely. So this is now steel manifold, set directory, add blueprint here, where is it? Edit that, no, well, I do want to add 2 to the to-do list. Okay. And do I have that in the blueprints? No, okay. You didn't save that. Right, okay, so we want steel manifold. Select icon is going to be ops. Steel, there we go. Save blueprint. Okay, now it says blueprint saved. So now if I go to blueprints, I can say I want 2 of the steel manifolds. Excellent. Right, clear the designer. Take that, because that should give me all the stuff I need for one of the manifolds. Okay, wow. Yeesh. Right, so then we need to grab some more modular frames. Okay, iron rods. Genuinely sat here going, do I have the personal capacity to carry all of this? Iron plates. Cables and rotors. I'm genuinely getting worried. I do not have the capacity for this. Okay, let's go and get the cable. No, I don't. Okay, what can I not worry about? Get rid of Ironically, some of the concrete. Okay, right. Now let's go and get some rotors. Which should be over here somewhere. That's promising. That's all backed up. I need another one. Alright, we'll get rid of that instead of concrete. We'll grab that. Okay. So now apparently we've got everything for our foundries, our steel items, the works. Okay, so... oh, blimey, that's a lot of stuff. Right, okay, so let's head over. Yeah, I've got some spare encased industrial beam. I'm going to need that for the whatchamacallit? Completely blanked. Right, off we go. Right, yeah, I'm going to need the encased industrial beams for the conveyors. How did the word conveyor escape me for that long? Wow, okay. Very not sure on that. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the train line going in both directions, so that's now working quite nicely. We are going to also need to do the logistics on the other side of loading these steel bars in. But I think that'll be okay. This is the bit where I'm expecting that someone somewhere has already gone into the comments. Probably told me that I've misdone the maths and I haven't got the maths right. But, oh well. Just have to wait and see what happens with it. But I'm hoping that should work out okay. The power, we've got a spare 1,000 between our maximum capacity and how much we can actually cope with, so we should hopefully be okay there. At some point I'm going to want to put some structural support in here, because it just does look weird a little bit watching the whole thing just, you know, magically float above the ground. Yeah, that might be something for if I find time for a live stream to do that. I've also done the maths on the assumption they're all pure nodes. From memory, they are, but now I'm questioning that. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to have to do a ladder down from the train station so that we can get up and down quite easily. But that's quite nice. We get in here. That's a much faster way over than the last time we made it over here on the live stream. But here we are coming in to what's going to be our steel production facility. Oh, overshot badly. And this is why I don't drive trains. Right, back up. Right, okay. So, we do need to change this train station. You need to be called, not that, steel production. There we go. Okay, yeah, our max consumption at the moment is 4.6 and we can do 5.4. So, you can see the space elevator all the way over there. Long our way off now. Right, we are going to need the... where are we? Architecture. Ladder. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to need to save that for landing. Okay, that backfired badly. Okay. I think maybe here, and then we just go... No, I'm straight up here, so I need to go... here? Right, okay. So I was hoping to put the ladder on the side and drop down with it. That was the plan. It did not work. Right, okay. Come on. Oh god, this is so high up. I thought that would have been it then. Okay. How much is that going to dismantle if I say dismantle the ladder? Okay, that's going to do to there. That should be alright. And then... bum. Half foundation do it? Nope, half foundation won't do it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so here we are. So, next episode, look, you can see there's the coal I want to use. Here's 2 of the iron I want to use. Oh, I thought it was 3. That one's a copper. Okay, we might need to overclock one of the miners or do something with it. But yeah, this is where we're going to set up our steel production facility. And we've got some other resources we can bring back. So, yeah, this is where I'm going to wrap up this episode. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they help the channel grow. They help get this out in front of other people. So, thank you very much of those of you that do that. But other than that, we've now got a train line. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you all next time.